Hey, what's going on, Facebook family? Good morning to you. All right, so I want to talk to you a little bit about eating your emotions and satisfying your emotions in food and how it really just doesn't work. It truly does not satisfy. When you eat your emotions, I'll just be completely honest. It's been an emotional week here for my wife and I so far, and we're sitting actually my wife's down at the gym working out, and I have to meet with my team in a few moments. So I'm going to make this pretty short one. And it's something that I experience as well, even as a coach. It's hard sometimes because things are emotional. Life is emotional. And I don't know if you're going through any kind of transition, so to speak, where maybe your kid's leaving the house, or maybe you're changing jobs or relationships, or you're worried about the world and the stress. And it's hard, like when it comes to satisfying or maybe trying to numb, if you will, numb emotions, right? Try to get away from the emotions. It's something that I deal with a lot of my students and who really struggle, right? And sometimes where that just gets to be overwhelming, and over time it can add on to lifestyle habits that can be not too beneficial to you or your weight or your body or your health, right? And I have to just be transparent with you. Like I said, it's been an emotional time. We have one of our kids, our firstborn is now in his apartment. We moved him in yesterday. And we are going to go meet with him this morning. My daughter's over there as well, stayed over with him. And like I said, we're in a hotel room. We're going to be checking out today. But last night was emotional. Like, we ate a late lunch. We were busy. Once we unpacked him, it took no time. But then we moved him in, and we were just going through some stuff. We had to make a couple of runs to the store, to Target. And then we didn't really have dinner. So then here we are, and I was getting ready to go out. I was late. We didn't leave his place until about maybe 7, 8 o'clock. And we're like, okay, my wife wasn't too hungry. And I went out, and I was so frustrated. And I did not plan it. And everything that I looked at was closed. Like, wherever we were at here was closed. And I wasn't going to buy. There was like snacks and stuff down in the hotel room. And I'm in here. I got my coffee. This, by the way, is really good coffee. It's called Lavana. Well, this just says Java. But I think it's Lantana or something like that. Really, really good coffee. But anyway, so yesterday here I was out. It was probably 9:30. Didn't eat dinner. I was getting hungry, and I was like, we didn't have anything. We left all the food at my son's apartment, and I was stuck. And I was like, all right, McDonald's is open, and this and that. There was a couple other like fast food chains, and nothing seemed to be open except for McDonald's. I had a big line. And I think there was a Whataburger or that. And I'm like, I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. And I was so frustrated, and I'm just also tired and emotional. And this is what I want. I'm going to just share with you, be transparent. This is what I ended up eating for dinner. Did you see that? This was what I ended up eating. You see that's kind of a ripped Snickers. Let's see if I put it this way. Snickers. It was like a Snickers peanut butter. And yes, I ate the whole thing. It was 250 calories. Let's see, 20 carbs. I don't know how much fat. 14 grams of fat. It honestly wasn't all that terrible. Oh, yeah. Well, 21 grams. This was my dinner last night. I'm going to be honest. You know what I washed it down with? Like a Diet Dr. Pepper is going to make anything. I didn't even drink it all. I drank half of it. So this is my dinner last night. Diet Dr. Pepper and a Snickers bar. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is just to let you know that I'm real. Like, I have times as a coach where I'm talking about healthy eating and vegetables. And like I said, I threw down a Red Bull to help move them in yesterday. And you know what? I have to say, as I woke up this morning, and even last night after I ate this at about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, I wasn't satisfied. Like, it literally lasted as long as I ate. And it literally probably took me about maybe 4 minutes to eat the Snickers bar, and it really was not satisfying. Now, I woke up this morning and I was hungry, and I was kind of like, I was frustrated because I ate it, and I wasn't like feeling guilty or anything. I was just like, did that really serve me well? No. So why am I sharing that? Is that we all have emotions, right? It's how we actually respond to those emotions. I know right now in this world and the stress, even my wife was talking, we don't have TV, but there's a gigantic, I'll share with you here, gigantic TV here in our room. And there's a big old TV. That might have been like a reflection. But anyway, it's a big old TV. And my wife had the news on. And there's all this kind of crazy stuff going in the world. And we're not focused on any of it because we're just focused on what's going on in our world. And we have a kid going away to college, right, who's transitioning. And he starts next week. So with that, there's lots of emotions, right? You're trying to hang on to your own emotions, and then you turn on the TV and there goes more emotional stuff going on. And it just was like, stressful, right? Get it. So there's two options. What do? You respond. Well, I can just accept the fact that this is gone. I can't change what I already ate last night, but I can actually respond in a different way today. I can decide to get up. I can decide to do some exercise. I can decide to take advantage of what I have in front of me, which is today, which is Tuesday. Like I have that. You can't go back and change what already has happened. What's already done is already done, right? We're all human. Absolutely, Rhonda. I believe that as well. Tammy and Cynthia and Wendy, thank you for being on here. Appreciate you for listening. And if you're catching this on a replay, just let me know. We make mistakes, right? And here's what you can do with your mistakes. You can make the same mistakes over and over and over again, right? Or you can actually respond, learn from your mistakes. One of the things that my students in my coaching program is what I encourage them to do is if they have an off day or an off week or an off weekend, is to take what they've done over that weekend or that day or that night or that emotional eating moment and observe it, acknowledge it, look at what the triggers were. Like for us, we just were not planned. It was just poorly planned for us yesterday as far as for dinner. Honestly, what would have been well is if we actually were to stop and get something at like a grocery store and just have it and bring it back. And I could have done fine with that, or actually made a choice to eat something small or to have some stuff packed up. And we did, but I left it all at my son's house and our hotel was a little bit ways away. So with that said, we didn't plan as good. But despite that, and even making the mistakes, is now going into today and responding in a way where I don't feel guilty, I don't feel bad about myself, and just realize it's one day, right? One day. And I can say, okay, well, this, if I can observe, this really didn't satisfy. Did it taste good? Yes. Was it really worth it? Probably not. And that's something that I want to encourage you is, for whatever emotional moments you have and maybe the struggles you have with food is are you maybe acknowledging them? Are you actually even maybe journaling about them or talking to your coach about them? Maybe you don't have a coach now. There's a lot of things, I don't know. Like this is a whole new season for us moving a kid. In fact, I've asked a lot of people that have had kids already in college. We have some friends of ours who have kids in college who have asked for helpful tips, advice, all those kinds of things, right? You're still going to end up doing it your way, but you can definitely learn from other people. And that's what I do. There's a lot of things I don't do well. For instance, taking a kid to college and not being emotional, but or dealing with the world, and I just block it. I just avoid it. I just know there's a lot of things in this world I can't control, but I can focus on the things that I can control, right? I can choose to move in the morning. I can choose to get up. I can choose to have a new day. I can choose to put my trust and faith in God. I can choose to not dwell on the past or get angry and frustrated at the people that, are bothering me, or the people that maybe are putting out news, or the people that are getting sucked into this world so quickly and so stressed out and letting their emotions get the best of them, right? I can choose to go that direction, or I can choose to make a different choice. I can choose to respond in a way for me and for myself. And I'll tell you what, you know this, I kind of wear my emotions on my sleeve sometime. I hope you're getting to know me better. I also hope you know that I've been helping people get through emotional eating for a long time, for almost 3 decades. And just so you know, I do have a one-on-one coaching program. Like I said, there's a lot of things I don't do well, but there is some things that I do really, really well. And one of those is help people get on the proper direction when it comes to their weight and their health and their life. And in a world that we live in today, regardless of where you stand on one side or the other, or all of the things, all of the triggering things right now, the one thing that I can help you with. Now, I'm not a politician. I'm not an expert on the world, and I'm not an expert on the news, and I'm not an expert on all of the health concerns of this world and all those types of things. And I won't even say the words because I'll probably get triggered from Facebook and all that. But I will say is I do know this. I do know what it takes for somebody to get in shape. I do know what it takes. I do know what people need when it comes to losing weight and getting healthy. I do know that it takes focusing on the things that you can control versus the things you can't, being able to direct your thoughts and your intentions into responding in a way that your lifestyle can improve. Like this is the time, now is the time right now we should be really focused on how we can take the best care of ourselves and our health, right, for the future and for right now and for today, for our family, for the future of our family. That's something, again, yes, do we want to look good in skinny jeans and a bathing suit, or look great naked for our spouse, and being able to put on that little black dress, or, wear a pair of board shorts to the beach without your shirt on, or, to just be comfortable in your own skin, or have energy to get through the day. Yes, those are all great things. But how about just simply living a healthy life? Like, there's a lot that goes into living a healthy life. And there's a lot of things, like I said, on those other standpoints I talked about. I can't tell you what to watch on TV or who to listen to or all those things, but I can help you on a health and weight loss path if you've been struggling and stuck. And maybe that's one of the constraints. Maybe that's what gets you so stressed out. Not so much just all the things in the world that are going on, but even more so the way you're responding to what you're seeing and feeling and experiencing in the world. So those are things I can help you with. And if you want to know, you can get on a conversation. You can touch base with me in private messenger. We can get on a call and talk. You can even talk to one of my team members or myself to see. Now, I know, just so you know, when I say one of my team members, let me just make it clear, because a while back it wasn't. Well, we're growing. This business is growing. There's a lot of people that are starting to reach out, and I'm focused on the ones who I'm actually invested in, that are actually invested in me and pay me money to coach them, right? If you're just listening on Facebook, if you don't have a financial investment in my coaching program, and it may not be the right fit for you, just so you know, if you want to connect, just so you know, the time I'm spending is connecting with my coaching students most of the time, except for a live here or there and some posts other than that. So again, why I'd set you up with one of my team members first to see if I can help you. And if we can, then we get you into a program, and then you and I can get cracking after those goals that you have set up in place. And so we can avoid things like Snickers bar and thinking that's going to satisfy, and washing it down with a diet doctor. Hey, don't get me wrong, every once in a while I'll have one of these. I'm no saint, and I'm definitely not perfect, but there's a difference between making progress and perfection. And if you've been stuck without any kind of progress in your health, in your life, maybe it's time to get somebody around you, somebody that can coach you, somebody that can mentor you, somebody that can support you and give you the kind of clarity you need so you can get on a healthier path, right? That's the one thing you can choose to do today in this crazy messed up world. The one thing you can choose today is to try and improve yourself and improve your health, right? You can sit and watch me. You can sit and follow people. You can watch videos. You can watch recipes. You can see all this and that. And you can tune into the news if you want. And then you can get distracted from the things that you know you can control. And guess what? You're going to lose control. And if you've already lost control, it doesn't mean you can't get it back. It just means that you need to refocus, maybe respond in a different way. I'm here to help you. My name is Mark Avens. I'm your Bulletproof Christian Fitness Mentor. Take care and have a blessed day.